Well. Welcome to We Suck at ACC, episode 9, I believe. And this time, we are live, boys. What do we think?
Pretty amazing.
It sounded amazing. That was
exciting.
Amazingly awful. But I was going to say, Grace, fantastic edit on that intro there to make it not get demonetized for all the $0 that we make. But really good thing. It sounded like Rage Against the Machine singer with POD or one of those late 20s, 2000s bands and that. I thought it was really cool. But so I'm Larry, your host. And as usual, I've got with me Camzilla. Say what's up.
What's up?
Looking as comfortable as ever. Up there as well, we have CM. How you doing, brother?
What's up, man? How's it going, guys?
And then last but not least on the screen currently, we have Mr. Hunter. Say what's up, buddy.
How's it going, guys?
So today, we have a guest, boys. You guys know who it is.
Yep.
Maybe Gray knows who it is. I think the guest knows who it is, but no one else does. And he's going to join us for the whole podcast, and I think everyone's going to love this. What do you guys think? Should we bring him in?
Are we?
Yeah.
You want to reveal the drawings
The
first?
drawings first.
No, we bring him on so he gets to join with us.
Okay, that's fine. That sounds
All right,
good.
let's go. Grace, let's bring him in. Who is this? Tanner.
It's me.
It's Mr. Taters in Paris.
It's Jack
What's
Quaid.
up? Let's go, everybody. Taters. You guys get some livelihood.
Hell yeah.
So let's go.
All right, so
What's
Tanner,
up,
reveal
Tater?
now. We'll do the feet reveal later.
learning that your name is Tanner today. Everyone now knows you as Tanner, but everyone knows you better as Taters in Paris. Let's start off. How did that name come about?
So I was playing Destiny with a bunch of guys, and
The
One
video
of them
game or
had-
just figuring
yeah.
out your future?
just
Yeah.
the bungee shooter that ate.
What if we all sucked each
All of
other's
my
dick
life.
in the future? Yeah, sorry. Is that Destiny? Yeah.
But
Sorry.
we were Tater Clan, and so we all just picked names that had the word Tater in them, and that Kanye West song had just come out. and I was
yeah.
like,
Oh,
"Tater, Tater."
that's amazing.
Perfect. And it's
I think
also
it
a
was one-
pun on French fries.
Is it really? Disappointed he's
Yeah,
not
it
actually a
is
potato.
close enough to my name.
And Bubbling Pan is disappointed he's not actually a potato. So we have a tradition
That's
here
what I'd like
where
for.
if we don't know, I'm sure you might have seen this on the other podcast. Have you caught any of our podcasts before?
Yeah, I've seen the last couple.
Have you seen any with guests that we haven't seen before with a tradition that we have?
I did see one of the ones with Guess.
We draw what we think you look like. I, as always, think I fucking nailed this. How did you boys do?
I think I nailed it too.
Who wants to go first
Pretty
today?
close.
Anyone? Anyone? I'll go first. If
I'll go
not.
first.
Cam,
I'll
you
go
want to go?
first.
Go for it.
Hey, I mean, you got the glasses.
It's actually not bad. It's
not bad.
almost-
Yeah, like he drew
That's
that in the last 20 seconds.
That's emaciated taters. That's really
Mhm.
emaciated. But it's not bad. Sam, what do you think? Go for it.
All right. It's kind of.
Oh,
Okay.
Very
Hard
very
effort into
thoughtful.
that.
All right.
That's a lot of
I do
effort.
shit like that.
I think I nailed that one.
Mhm.
you did. That's your best one yet,
Good. That's good.
which wasn't hard to be your best one yet. Hunter, what do you got for us?
Mine's very last minute.
I did just
Like a
shave the
potato.
mustache.
Yeah. I don't know. I imagined him with a cowboy hat all the time. I don't know.
Dropping?
awesome.
Yeah, let's see, Larry.
Hang on. We got to start that bit again. Did we just have a big drop? Okay, we'll start that sequence again. Hunter, you held it up. Taters, what did you say? Everything went haywire. What did you say about Hunter's picture?
I just shaved my mustache, so he just missed
I
that.
was close.
And the cowboy hat
Nice.
I've not worn since
All right.
4th of July.
I'm very excited about this one. It's a tater in Paris with a
Spent some time
baguette
on
coming
that.
out of his butt, smoking a joint. Here's the Eiffel Tower. He's stoned. He's got a beret, and he's standing on the ground. And there's a snail too, because you're in
Okay,
Paris.
You gotta send me a really good picture of that. That's my new profile.
I love that. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I spent way too long on that one. I gotta admit. Anyway, all right, dude. Well, thank you. What did you think? Who gets the W there from you? Who gets the And you can have many, have all of us, or
For
you can be-
creativity and my favorite, Larry, see him for accuracy and just actually surprising me with how good it was.
and there's a second grade drawing hunter from Brandon.
Fucking leave me alone. I'm trying to make everyone's weekly fucking schedule around here, all right? So fuck you guys.
Alrighty. So that one there. Where did Cam fit in on that? I missed that one. What was his rating there?
Middle pack.
Potatoes?
Middle pack.
Yeah, it was
Mid-pack?
sticking middle. I'm back
Accurate,
under.
but nothing dazzling.
No,
Hey, I drew one too. You guys left
Oh,
me
here
out.
we go.
Oh,
go,
let's
Grace.
see it,
All right.
Grace.
Look
Let's
who
see
decided
it.
to show up.
Yeah.
This was totally done right now. Oh no.
Yeah.
What is he like? Is he the retired leader of Limp Bizkit? Like, what is
I like that. I know y'all can't see it, but that's a Jeff Gordon thing on
See?
the wall. Shield.
I
Oh,
knew
fuck yeah.
he's in North Carolina. He's eating Wendy's French fries. Yeah.
I do like
French
Wendy.
fries.
See?
There you go. Well, that brings me on to my first point. Let's bring you a few questions. So you live in North Carolina. Which part, if you don't mind? Give us the region. We got some psychos in our Discord, so don't be too specific.
Specifically, if you know like really specific things about North Carolina, I'm in Cross North.
Okay.
But that is about halfway between Boone and Asheville on the western border of North Carolina.
Nice.
So like
How
right
far
near
from
Tennessee.
Asheville would you be?
An hour. I'm an hour to
beautiful.
Boone, an hour to Asheville, right in between.
Beautiful.
Boone's where Appalachian State University is. That's how you
Beautiful.
might know it.
Are you from there? You're native? Like you stayed
So I was
in town?
born
or-
in Asheville.
Yeah.
And grew up about an hour, about not too far from where I am right now.
No, good for you. Did you ever go away at all?
No, I lived in Cherokee for a little bit when I was dealing blackjack. That was a lot of fun, but that was only about 2 years.
We're coming back to blackjack. Don't you
Okay.
worry. What were you going to say, Hunter? You had something there?
No, I just was.
Oh,
commenting
sorry, you
on the
didn't know?
story.
Oh, beautiful. So as part of that, when you're driving between those areas, what do you drive? What's your daily driver?
I've got a Subaru Impreza. It's just like it's not the WRX or anything. It's just like a little sport, but it's it's a lot of fun. And with the curvy roads, like it's just quick around the corner. And I really don't need to talk about how I drive around here. They'll get arrested.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, it's not good. Like I know some shortcuts. Like if I'm behind a big dump truck or something, which there's a lot of those now because we got hit by Hurricane Helene real bad. But anyway, if you're behind a dump truck or something, I'm like, I know a gravel road that goes off of that and reconnects later. That if I can like keep it at about 45 on this gravel road, I'll get around this truck. And
Did you?
that's why I'm good. I mean, consistently.
You try some moves on our races like that, don't you?
Yeah, the gravel truck.
I just try to. I've gotten to the point where if I have started like braking too late and I realize I'm going to rear end somebody, I'll just throw myself off the road. I'm like,
Just go off road.
yeah.
You pull that Creed song, "My Sacrifice," and you just get on with it. Now, you have an interesting job, as far as I know. You've called yourself a bartender, but I've
I
seen
do that.
beer brewing. I've seen like all these other things. Like, tell us a little bit about your job, if you may.
So 3 days a week, 9 to 5, I brew beer at a place called Kettle Beer Works in Banner Elk. That is the most fun job I think I've ever had. It's just, I mean, it's science. You can drink, and you can drink while you're doing it. And also, the guy I work with is super cool, so like that helps a lot.
What sort of production level you guys doing there?
It's just me and him. Like we.
No, but like liters a week or any of that
Probably
stuff, or you don't know?
So 6 stills, 15 gallons times about 60 a week, something like that.
No, so it's not huge. It's like this must be like a microbrew, right? It's nothing huge.
No, we've got we distribute probably about 2 hours away from us, and that's about as far as we go. Like the owner drives a van loaded with kegs to deliver all of our deliveries. Like we don't have a delivery guy. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is like a dying trade. Like that, like, you know, to have a business at all that does that is amazing. But do they let you drink on the job?
oh yeah, well, you got to taste
Yeah.
what you're making. Like it's bad.
What's the
I
most
mean,
you've
it's not
drank?
bad. It's great. During a shift, so we were kegging this Kolsch, and we had just ordered like a bunch of like Italian flavoring syrups, and so made a blood orange Kolsch, and that shit went down like Gatorade. So I like throughout the day, like whenever I got thirsty, instead of grabbing water, I just grab a Kolsch, like, and just I probably had 7 or 8 throughout the
Oh,
day,
nice.
and those are like the pint cans, the 16-ounce cans.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, luckily my wife works like 5 minutes from there, and she was able to come in.
Come bail you out. Yeah. But
Yeah.
so when I moved to the States, I bartended for a little bit. And they would drink there too. And one time I was like, you know, like they're like, yeah, you can have a few beers on the job, and then you hear that as like you can drink as much as you want on a job. And it was 9 p.m. and I was closing at 4 a.m. by myself at 4. I had someone with me at the time, but I was doing the last 4 hours alone. And at 9 p.m., I remember standing up from grabbing something from the lower fridges and going like, I am so fucked up. I don't know how I'm going to finish this shift. And it was like the worst, like, next 7 hours of my life. Have you ever done anything like that? It's like misery.
Not at the beginning of a shift, luckily. Like,
Oh yeah, it wasn't my best move.
definitely like after parties at some of the. So I also bartend 2-3 days a week, depending on the schedule. Oh, someone just put the website to where I work in the chat. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tracking you down already.
If you want to come taste it, it's really good. I just did a small batch of a Belgian triple that's 10.5%. You only need one of those. But I've lost what I was talking about and forgot.
Your bartender.
You were talking about your wife picking you up after a day of brewing, and
Oh, well, I mean, I don't remember a whole lot about that. I just had to come get me, and you know, she was cool with it. She wasn't. Oh, I was talking about after parties at bars I've bartended at. Yeah, so I used to bartend at this place that had like weddings. It was a wedding venue part of the time, and so like every weekend they would have another wedding in there. And sometimes the wedding would have an open bar, and the rule was like, you know, if it's an open bar, I'm back there, but I'm drinking. Like it's like they lock the doors, they don't let anybody in but wedding guests, and it basically becomes like a private party that ALE isn't involved in. I don't know. There's new owners now. I can't get the current owners in trouble, so I can talk about this.
Well, we'll get you out of trouble. Next question I have for you. Talk to me about the start of your journey pre-sim racing, just into racing in general. Is this like an all your life thing? Is this
this is
later in life?
Okay, I'll try to summarize this as much as I can. Growing up where I grew up, everybody's a NASCAR fan. Like one of my earliest memories is Dale Earnhardt dying. I was 5 years old when that happened. I actually asked my dad, I was like, since he's dead, who's the best now? And my dad sarcastically goes, I guess fucking Jeff Gordon. And in my head, I'm like, oh, Jeff Gordon's the best, and became a diehard Jeff Gordon fan.
Hell yeah. Love number 24.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah.
And did I'm not a NASCAR fan at all. Did he go on to be like the best? Is that?
Oh yeah,
For a good amount of time.
I think four NASCAR championships.
I'm waiting for the chat to flame me, but I know nothing about NASCAR except for the round circle driving. I don't know anything else about the other divisions, any of that stuff.
I'm a big NASCAR fan too.
Yeah.
So Dale Earnhardt was just everybody's favorite. Like he was, you know, he had a great attitude. Like he was a hard racer. Like, and when he died, you know, Jeff Gordon drove a rainbow car. He was from California, and like people in the South tend to not like him.
Yeah. I can't imagine why.
So so that's a little background for you, Larry, on NASCAR.
There you go.
But there was an animated show that was on WB Kids around that time called NASCAR Racers. Terrible show, but it's on YouTube if you want to go watch it.
There you go.
And like, there's a lot of go-kart tracks around here. Grew up doing that. Need for Speed Underground 2, Burnout 3, some of
So this you're a
Project
lifer.
Gotham
You're
racing games.
So you're a
Mario Kart.
lifer in the racing stuff, right?
I just love it more than just about anything. Like, I just absolutely love racing. And actually, like, never thought I had the money to get into sim racing until I
None of us do.
started brewing beer. Actually, yeah, like really, like this is the best paying job I've ever had. So it was like, I got Game Pass and saw that the F1 game was on there, and asked one of my buddies. I was like, "Hey, you want to download this and we'll do like a co-op campaign or something?" And he's like, "I know your personality. You're gonna buy a racing wheel and get real serious in this." And that offhanded comment of his turned into a Google search, turned into ordering a wheel, turned into liking it but needing a better wheel. To breaking my better wheel to having to order a crazy nice wheel because it was the only thing I could get shipped to my house in time for a league race. Shouts out my wife for paying like $400 for a Moza R9 at the 9th hour when I broke my arm.
Let's go, Mrs. Taters. What a fucking legend.
She's
I have that was going to be my next question though, is I find most of the financial stuff that causes problems for sim racers to advance their careers are wives.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, do you really need that? There's one here at Kmart for $200. Like,
I
Sean
find
made
that
it
you
at
just
Kmart.
gotta trade with them. Be like, hey, I'm gonna buy this, but you can get this nice necklace, this nice neck or earrings, and then they fold
my wife
immediately.
loves to thrift.
Oh, yeah.
My wife
Boy,
loves to thrift.
Get on
and every
James
time she
Avery.
comes home with
It'll
a
save
30-year-old dresser, I'll get her
James
Every
Avery?
time. Yeah.
Talk about James Avery.
It's a jewelry shop, but they make
Are they
nice
like-
stuff apparently.
Do they really?
Okay.
See, my wife is as impulsive as they come as well. So it's just like, oh, what a great time. I'm glad you brought that useless thing up, wife. And I fully support it, even though I wouldn't otherwise. But there's this wheel, that's only been on sale. I don't know when it's going to sell out, which it hasn't sold out for like 4 years. But it's just, you have to create the urgency, right? You have to.
Is that how you approach it every time?
Well, I've told a lot of people here that, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, but I'm going to go with this. I really wanted to start a group that men could be connected in and all this sort of stuff and that. Is there anything ethically wrong with leaning on that a little, like to your wife? Like, I mean, I'm trying to bring men together here.
Yeah.
Oh, like if I don't have a wheel, like men are going to die. Like, do you want that on your head? Like, I'll kill myself if I can't buy this. No, I'm just kidding.
God damn.
Do you want to be a single mom? Like, do you want to cry with all that life insurance money without me, or sim wheel with me? Like, it's just, sometimes people call it gaslighting. I prefer to call it like negotiation. But no, my wife is. I have to put this out there. My wife is fully supportive of my sim racing career. She loves it. But yeah, all right. So, Tatus, the sim journey. You told us a little bit about it. When did you get yourself what you would call a very serious rig? When did you first get to sit in something and say, "This is my sim rig"?
Jeez.
I don't think I've ever sat in my sim rig and said that either. So I
6
still haven't
weeks
done
ago?
that. But yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, like when I had
Serious?
like the cockpit and like finished everything, it was about 6 weeks ago.
Oh, shit.
But like I bought a wheel. I'd have to look at it. Was like late April, something like that. I'd have to look at my Amazon. But
So you must have got the cockpit after joining us, or before joining? Right at the time.
When I first started racing, I had actually it was this chair. This chair
Nice.
was just ratchet strapped to a stand.
It's very North Carolina.
The cheapest stand. What about North
So
Carolina?
now,
I said that was very North Carolina of you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
so now you got a full rig. Give us the tour. In words. What do you got? What are you driving? What's the hardware?
So I've got a Moza R9 V2 base.
What newton meter is that?
9.
Is that 9 newton meters? Yeah, that
That's
works.
how
Yeah.
Moza, yeah.
Yeah, right.
And so I've got the ES wheel, obviously, because that's the one that works with Xbox, and the only one that works with Xbox.
Sadly. That's why I don't go
ordered
Moza.
Yeah, I ordered the attachment to make it a round wheel because I'm a NASCAR guy. I also like rally, so you know.
I need to pause right here for a second. Do you know Panda chooses to drive with a round wheel? And he didn't tell me that before I drafted him. It's like, it's just
Dude, what kind of wheel?
a round wheel. And he has a McLaren wheel, and he chooses to chug around in his little thing, but like chooses to like drive around like he's fucking on a bus run, like around at that pace too. It's sickening. Sickening. By choice, he has a McLaren wheel.
That's. I mean, I would still drive the round wheel. I like the round wheel.
Taters, just let me do this thing with Panda. Don't defend Panda.
No, I'm on Panda's side. Sorry, you're outnumbered now. I
don't
want to say that.
All right. Has anyone got anything else? I'm good. I'm done. Catch you later. Not going to do my wave that I always do. But just kidding. But all right, so round wheel for the win. All right,
rocking the SRP pedals. That's like the cheapest one Moza makes that has a load cell.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And then I bought the Next Level Racing Victory frame, which is like the cheapest one that would hold up to 9 Newton meters. So you know.
There you go.
We're in there as low as we can while still being solid. I bought a curved screen and a monitor stand. The curved screen is sick.
Does it work though with Xbox? The PlayStation, it just cuts it off to 16:9, right?
Yeah, that's
how it
works
with mine.
Yeah.
Maybe it's stretched it out, but I've fucked with the view settings enough that it looks really nice. I love it.
Awesome. That's sick, dude.
And I can't. Yeah, that's everything.
Larry,
yes, I did. Yes, I did. Call the police. Call the police. But
report it.
Help! But so my wife might come running out. Last time I did that. So how did you find BFR?
I don't remember.
Wow,
that's awesome.
It was either
that touches me. Just
you can
leave
leave
it
Reddit or Facebook.
Say like the clouds parted, and all of a sudden there was God, like in Monty Python, and he was like BFR, and you found us. But what God meant was you're a big fucking retard. No,
what people don't know is that's what it stands for. No, I'm joking. Yeah.
So yeah, you just turned up.
Yeah. I was in another league, and the league that I met Plums in. And it's a great league, but those guys are not the most beginner friendly. And they are like if I have a good race, I'm racing for 33rd. Like they are so like it's kind of stupid. I think Sun's Still Praising is in there too. Shouts out him, he's a solid guy.
Josh says you brought him to BFR.
Oh, is that Plums?
Yeah.
Is that Plums?
Oh,
okay.
It is.
Yeah. But I joined about 7 leagues the day that I joined BFR, just going through Reddit.
You've left the other 6, right? Like you left them?
Yeah. No, I literally.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish out the season with the league I started in. I'm gonna finish out the season. There's one more race left.
Cool.
And then I'll leave that league because, frankly, I'm not fast enough for that league yet. And I am BFR for life.
Let's go.
It's so nice.
Swipe
That's
left.
awesome. Well, I remember your first race because that was the race that, I for one thought you were fucking hilarious.
It's fucking gumball. Sorry,
it
I'm
is
sorry.
Balls. No, it's not balls. No, it's not. Plums means balls. And that's
does it?
Damn.
What? Plums means balls?
Yeah, in England.
Oh, I don't know England.
He's
Okay.
South African.
South African. It's the same. We're all like buddies. Like South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, England.
No, Brandon.
Everyone but America. Even Canada can come. Like everyone but America can come along.
Plums.
Oh, that's Elite Rain. The Brandon
That's a new
Brandon
one.
Yeah,
That's
everybody. If your name is different on here, shout out your tags.
Yeah, who's Brandon? Oh, that's Elite. Okay.
Elite Rain. There he is. But all right. So I remember your first race because that was the one where I did one of the greatest passes I've ever did by mistake when I went around the outside at Barcelona.
I remember that.
Made it around you. And I was so happy with how it worked out that I pulled over to screen cap it instead of finishing the race. Yeah, you remember it? Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
that was
Turn
like
one. You went outside of me in turn one, and then jumped the curb and like drifted across in front of me going into turn two. I remember it very vividly because I was like,
didn't
"Holy
track
shit.
limit either. It worked out. It was falling with
It was
style
crazy.
for sure.
Yeah.
That worked out really well.
Shouts out me giving you just enough space.
You did, yeah. You braked. I was like, he's probably going to brake soon. And then I should have watched the video that guy made about brake modulation. But yeah, he went in there. Like that worked out really well.
It was awesome.
So how's your experience been here with us? You enjoying it? You've obviously you said BFR for life, but it's been a pretty positive experience for you.
Every race I'm not working, I'm showing up for, even when we drive the stupid GT2 cars in the rain at Valencia.
What do you mean in the rain? It's fun, dude. It's
Hey, listen.
amazing.
GT3s in the rain is like bad enough. Like Nordschleife was fun. I'll give you that.
That
Even though I had
GT2
a
race
headache
was a
and
good
didn't race
one.
most of that.
That was an SVG race.
A few
That was
people
my
had
first GT2 experience. It sucked.
had bad races last race. I'll tell you that.
I'll warn everyone now. It's not looking sunny for next premiere race. Just a fucking heads up, guys.
I mean,
like it's
What's the prospect looking like?
Oh, it's
sunny.
we'll get to that.
Prospect's
Prospect's
sunny as shit. Yeah.
In
Awesome.
Belgium. All right, we'll get back to that in a second, though. We'll finish up these, and then we're going to get into all that. I want to hear about you, apparently, allegedly, won a golf tournament this weekend.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
So
Talk to us about that.
the member guest tournament at Grassy Creek Golf and Country Club in Spruce Pine, North Carolina. I got invited by a buddy of mine who is a state trooper and actually pulled me over for speeding 2 or 3 times and let me go.
That's awesome.
And that's how
Shout
you
out to that
formed the
guy.
friendship, or he already knew you?
I knew him. I've known him my whole life. He grew up like 2 houses from me. He was like a few years older, so we didn't hang out a lot, but I knew of him. Enough for him to let me out of tick. No, I didn't just like seduce him into letting
Do you like what you see? You know?
yeah, their friendship grew.
You get
But
the bubble
anyway,
gum.
he invited me to play in this tournament, and since he let me out of all those tickets, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll come up with $300 to play in a golf tournament. That being said, it was a really awesome tournament. Free alcohol the whole time. They gave you a free wedge, which is like $120 value or something. And then if there's any golfers in the chat, they'll know what I'm talking about. I won a skin and got $120 for that. And then we actually won our flight. So it's separated kind of like BFR is by your handicap. It's separated in groups, and you play against everybody in your group.
Yeah.
You won the whole tournament. That's just, don't worry about groups. And
I beat everybody that I was competing against. And
that's amazing, man. And you shot a 78, didn't you?
78 on Saturday, but that's Texas Scramble, where you and your partner both hit a drive, and then you play your own ball out from the best drive. So it gives you a little bit of a safety net. And then
Is it only the drive, or do you do it for every shot?
just the drive? Captain's choice is when you do it for every shot.
Right. Yeah.
And then on Sunday we played best ball, which is everybody plays their own ball, and then at the end of the hole you take the best score from the two. And we shot an 87 on that day, but like we were 2 over in the front 9. We shot 38 on the front 9, and then shot a 49 on the back 9. Like 11 shots worse on the back. Blew up. It was terrible, but still won because we had such a big lead going into the back.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, that's
and then
amazing, man.
We won enough money to pay for our tournament. Basically, it was $480 plus the 120 covered our 300 each. Worked
Dude,
out.
Nice.
that's a
Basically
good
got to do
day.
that for free. Yeah, really good day.
A couple
Well, I have
speeding
one
tickets,
last.
Yeah, like I've profited like over $1,000 on this tournament with the speeding tickets and everything combined.
If you reverse it. I have one last question, then we'll see if the boys do. You said blackjack before, blackjack dealing.
Yeah.
Was that ever any high roller stuff or just regular tables?
So I dealt high limits a few times and have a couple celebrity stories. I've had like 2 or 3. I'll give you the best one. I dealt blackjack to Allen Iverson. Point guard for the 76ers back in the day. Really good 3-point shooter. Anyway.
He's a real prick, right? Isn't he supposed to be? Or is that am I thinking of someone else?
He said 4 words to me. Deal the damn cards. And then his bodyguard spoke to me the rest of the time. He lost $45,000 in about an hour, and then asked the table manager to get him a new dealer. And so I got pulled off the table.
Wow. What a pleasure.
Yeah. And like I was just like, hey man, how you doing? Have a good night. I had your shoes in middle school, like the pumps, and he was like, deal the damn cards.
Cool.
Got it.
What a pleasure. You guys got
All
anything for him? Any questions that you want to know about the mythical taters?
While we're on Blackjack, I have a tattoo of a Blackjack on my calf. That was the river card the only time I hit a royal flush.
No
Now
shit.
continue. Yeah, it was the only
Nice.
time it happened.
If we all ever get together, we'll have to do a Texas Hold'em night. That'll be fucking fun. Get lit up. All right. You guys got any questions for him?
I'm good.
Good. All right. So, Taters, would
learned
you
a
like to
lot.
join us in discussing the Enduro?
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
I think that. What about CM? You kick us off with the Enduro, your experience, everything like that.
Well,
Don't worry about turn 1. Because Balls was being a bit of a malarker in turn 1.
I remember like we started out and I saw your car and I knew that this was going to be a fight for the supremacy of the 70, X cars.
70s, yes.
78 versus 77. We're fighting for that supremacy. And it turned out to be just that the entire race, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
I started out actually. I was the first driver up, and it was just getting used to everything. It was great.
You
Actually,
hated the Porsche, right? Not a big fan of
I
the
hate
Porsche
it.
either.
I'm
right?
not. Well, I'm not. I don't hate it. All right. I'm getting used to it. It's just it doesn't fit my style that well, and I can't really control it that well. But I started to get the hang of it really by like 30 minutes in. I was just putting in good lap times, and we kind of worked out the kinks with me and my team, and we got into that crazy fight with your car again at the end.
Yes. That was a crazy fight. That fight, how long did that last for? 40 minutes?
It was 40 minutes, something like that.
We had the pace, like we were faster, but Coma put on a clinic on defense.
Yeah, well, so
and we couldn't get past.
The problem was that I DC'd on my second stint, and then I came back in and didn't change the setup, so we were on a safe setup.
Right.
So Coma didn't have the pace,
Um,
but he's a professional.
defended-
Chaotica is a professional.
They defended so well. And I remember the whole time sitting there with plums, and just going like, trying my best to be a good teammate to him, but also be like, these are 3 of my buddies. These are 3 of my buddies. Please don't kill them. Please don't kill them. Please don't kill them. But like, when you look back on it, we had that one coming together where we sort of spun you and we had to
Yield.
give up the spot. That was fine. That was on us. That was unfortunate. You guys lost it a little bit, but we touched you in that. But then when we eventually got past, it was ambitious, but it was clean. But considering how close we were for 40 minutes, that was, I think, pretty damn impressive.
Yeah.
Like it was wild. And yeah, man. What about your own driving stints? How did you go? How did you feel in the end?
I felt actually towards the end, I started getting like in the 130, low 138s, 137s. I was feeling really good.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Nice.
Coma, I was telling the Coma and Chaotica, like, if I could do this, you guys got no problem. You're good. But we ended up getting some tire wear. We had to the weight really, the fuel weight really affected the car. And our suspension was trash with that safe setup.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's rough. That's sweet. All right, what about you, Cam? How'd you go?
It started okay. Definitely like what Cian was saying, when we put in all that fuel after like testing like small hot laps, you could tell the difference, how much the fuel makes your car just heavier. Your turns are a little bit off as you start going through your fuel, then you start to adjust. So Like that's how I felt during my stints. Is every start of the stint was trying to adapt to the weight of the car with the fuel, but afterwards, you can adjust very well to the turning. I did have, I think me and you had like 2 or 3 mishaps with the wheel. I had a mishap with 2 mishaps with my wheel. I ended up on the wall twice. Had to get towed, so we lost some time there. Other than that, like I felt great. Like my teammates were great. Like they
Who
were
was your
all
teammate
racing.
again? Remind me.
It was Boothie and Keys, regular Keys.
Oh yeah, sweet. Is it Aaron, right?
Yeah,
Regular Keys? Yeah.
Yes.
Good dudes.
Yeah.
Great dudes.
No, they were
Boothie
great.
is
They were great.
Bard's twin brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But sweet. Yeah, that was cool.
We had a great race besides the little mishaps we were doing.
And you and I had that problem that we're trying to solve. And anyone else, let us know in chat if this happened to you, where you would get the car back and it would for no reason hold you for 2 minutes once you change drivers. Did anyone else have that happen? It happened to me. Balls will tell us. I don't know if it happened twice or thrice. I think it was twice. But fucking annoying. But other than that, yeah, that's what you had, right? What about you, Hunter? How was your race?
It was good. Noah started us off good. We got rear-ended in the start, but that was just because we're a BMW and everyone else has such a later breaker mark than us. So, it was cool. Yeah, we got rear-ended and a little bit of damage there, like 10 seconds. But Noah powered through it for a solid 2 hours, and then he held us, I think, in third. I believe in third for a bit, because that's what he qualified us as. And then Bert took over, and Bert did good. He was holding us in third, and then so we were running just 2-hour stints all the way through. All 3 of us gonna do a 2-hour stint. But something came up with Bert in his personal life. So at about an hour and a half, he just it was perfectly timed. Luckily, he's going around the almost last turn before the pit lane. And he's like, guys, I got to pit. I got to go. And my dumb ass was flicking through everybody, watching everyone else's view. And I was next up, technically. So I couldn't hit drive. I had to either do the replay bullshit, but I went to quit and try to rejoin in time. But so we ended up giving it back to Noah for 30 minutes. And then that pit stop cost us third place. We dropped to fourth. And then Noah went out for 30 minutes, came in, swapped me tires for 2 hours, and then I just had no pit stops for 2 hours. I was gunning it, and I know Cam's commented on the fuel bot thing. Noah was doing fuel bot like every fucking 10 minutes, trying to fuel mode 2, fuel mode 1, and so it was and so. By an hour, I was on cooked tires, and but we held out, and I think we got 4th or 5th. I can't remember correctly. Yeah.
Nice.
So
we'll do the results at the end.
Basically, everybody in this chat is all mid-pack. All the mid-pack is right here.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
All right, Tatus, talk to me, buddy. How was your race?
So Bentley and the Jets had some struggles early on.
Who's your teammates?
My teammates are Chef and Tim's. We were just in the practice, working on driver swaps, making sure we had all that ironed out. When the race started, Tim's was in the car, and he didn't have the setup with all the pit strategies. All of that was on mine. And so basically, we had to decide, okay, you just take the first stint, and then when I take over, I'll switch the setup, and we'll take the time penalty of switching the setup.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what happened. God, it's been so long. But we ended up losing a lot of time and ended up being 12th, 5 or 6 minutes in. Something happened real early in the race. We found ourselves in last. But we just plugged along and would gain a place every hour. We'd catch someone and then just pass. And it was a really great team dynamic of we basically just did an hour. just whenever our tires started to get like, cause once we realized we needed 5 pit stops anyway, it's like we just switched every time we came in. There was Larry or one of Larry's team. I can't remember if it was Larry or one of his teammates.
It was me. I know what you're gonna say.
Absolutely, like F1 public lobby dive bombed us up the middle on the last turn after the straightaway where you go up onto the oval and come back in. And it was just it was funny because like we saw him coming the whole way, and it was like he just sitting himself, and we just kept going.
Like, what actually happened? Just to clarify, is I had good pace, and I just drifted off. And does that ever happen to you guys where you're like everything's good, and you do it for 5 hours and 58 minutes, and then one lap you'll just be like, "This is nice," and you like forget everything.
Blowing ass out of a turn.
And I went to hit the brakes. Like you were slowed down. You hit the brakes a little earlier than I expected, but that had
the Bentley.
But it had nothing to do with my fuck up. That was all on me. And I was like actually you hitting the brakes is what woke me up. Like I probably wouldn't have hit them if you weren't in front of me. I would have just gone straight. And I went, oh shit, hit the brakes. Instantly realized I was going to wipe you out. So I floored it to get ahead of you and go straight onto the grass to not take you out.
Reflex.
That was my.
But it was like the Max Verstappen meme. You had so much pace, like going across this. I was like, how was he ever going to make that turn?
Oh, I never was. I think I went right straight on the grass, didn't I? I was gone, right?
We actually initially we was like, oh, Larry's wheel gave out again. Like he totally is just in neutral coasting. Like he missed the braking.
Larry's brain gave out. Yeah. And we did it. And then Balls did it to someone on the last turn. One of like the third last turn or something as well again, and I think he took a leaf out of my book. He was over, the section you go right and then left, and it winds around onto the main straight. You come around on the oval section, and then there's that heavy braking zone that's hard to figure out where you should brake. It changes every time. It feels like, and he did the same thing and cooked it, and then just went took a leaf out of my book and just sent it across the grass to not kill him. It was actually a pretty good move in the end, like sacrifice yourself instead of someone else. But yeah, go on. You were saying, sorry, I just wanted to clarify that part.
I don't remember if I had anything else. I think we, just about the race. So we plugged away, got back up to 7th, and actually started. We lost tire pressure in all of our front wheels because the Bentley is just like the brake bias is like 66. So like the front tires get worn down so much quicker. And we were fighting in the 24s because they just kept dropping for the last 20 minutes of the race. And I can't remember what team it was, but we had a team in 8th within about 30 seconds of us. So it was we can't pit. We just gonna have to try to get these tires to make it. And it I think it was, I can't remember if it was Chef or Tim. I think Chef did the last shift, and he basically said that he didn't feel any tire degradation at all. It's he just drove the car normally and it drove normally. So shouts out Shep. He plays on controller and he's the fastest on our team.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Well, Plums just said that it was actually your team again that he did it to avoid.
I thought it might have been, but I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember for sure. I might not have been driving at that time.
But yeah, that was oh my god. But my race was, we got damage, turn 1, lap 1. And in fairness, we got hit from behind. And on our screen, it looked close to see him, but not really close. But it hit him and just sent him. So we and then he was sideways in front of us. And my first reaction was to yell at Plums, hit him straight, hit him straight, hit him straight. So he went to bump him and just completely wiped him out. And I was like, I'm never going to speak of this. But then I am.
Oh my God.
I was like, hit him straight. And then he fucking
God, dude.
Because sometimes if you get sent sideways and you're here, you can just kind of fix it. But it didn't work. I can report back that it didn't work. And
at least
it also ping-ponged us straight into the wall and gave us I don't know, a minute's damage or something like that. No more. His wheel was pointing 90 degrees instead, or upside down.
Yeah.
So we ended up, we finished lap 1. We probably crossed into lap 2 in the pits. By the time we started our second lap, we were on we were a lap down from the leaders. So we were like up against it from the start of the race. And, you know, Plums like drove his ass off. And I think I drove second. I can't remember. We switched it up a little. We were going to do longer shifts. But, you know, I drove. I had a good time. And we messed up our tire pressures for one of my stints at night. We miscalculated. So 2 of our right tires were sitting around 27 and a half, almost 28 PSI. Whichever side it was that was getting hotter than the other was really hot. But I think because it was night, they weren't going red or orange or anything. Like they were manageable if I just slowed down. But I had to like restrain myself for like just over an hour, which was really fucking annoying. But we had a good race. We had no real incidences otherwise. I feel like I lost about 10 pounds from stress, like being the crew chief for Plums when he was racing Seam's team. But otherwise, like, that was great. And yeah, before we move on, Grace, get in here. I meant you get in here, but that's fine. We'll do this now. Get in here first, quickly, Grace.
I'm in. I believe I'm in.
Yeah. You jumped in quickly and started doing the race call. What was that like?
Left. Oh yeah, that was cool. I didn't expect to do that, and I was just gonna watch it, and then I was like, well, I'll stream it on my channel, and then since I have the login to the Black Flag Racing, I decided to stream it and do the broadcasting stuff. And cheers to like Webo and Mugen 3 who do that, because that's not easy to do at all, to talk through everything, especially when the roster isn't accurate.
Oh yeah, no, that you did a great job with what you had. It was fantastic. What was I going to say? So yeah, well done for you, man. Thanks so much for doing that. Props to you. So here we have the results. So Nova Natty, who is that? I know I know the name, but
that's Mojo's friend. Yeah.
But he hasn't joined us for much else, right?
No, just the endurance.
Just the endurance, but he
Quick.
dropped Chug. He ended up like shit. He must have been 20 seconds ahead of Chug at some point.
He was quick.
He was stupid quick. Look at the lap time, 1:35.9. I think the fastest lap I see there is a 35.8, which is Chug, but his consistency was through the roof. Like, that was crazy. Like, amazing effort by him. Then Mojo and then Jay, like, really good driver. You know, great dude. Mojo drove way too much, you naughty boy. And we'll talk about that a little bit at the end of this, about driving too much. But then second, we have Jondala. Mr. fucking everybody loves Jondala. Mr. Perfect with his beautiful driving and Jesus Christ. But outstanding effort by Jondala. He had a spotter, which was Mugen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did that.
His
Did
race
the whole
engineer.
thing himself.
Yep.
And yeah, like absolutely amazing effort to do that whole thing by himself. So that means in our endurance history, we've had a winner and a second place both be solo drivers. So next race, we need at least a third. And then we have the whole set. So then we have Jondala, beautiful, like 1:37.9, which is, you know, it's a testament. If you look at the lap times, he's not that much, you know, he's fast. He's definitely up there with his pace. But like the other guys were almost a second faster, and he managed to just keep it consistent. You know, it's fantastic. He's bringing teammates with you. Why? Look what it did to you. It's great. They'll just bring you down like I bring everyone else down. So Jondala says he's not doing another one solo. But yeah, then in third, we have the Panda. We have Chug, and we had Deeds. They were Bubble and Panda and Chug were familiar. Deeds was not, and he hadn't been in the car before, so he had to get used to that on the fly.
I also have to say that Deeds got the fastest lap of the race.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're not kidding?
I'm not kidding.
Hang on, can you say that slowly?
Timid Umbrian got the fastest lap of the race at a 1:35.79.
Wow.
Come on. I'm not the only one, right? I'm not the only one who's sitting here like, you're fucking, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
Like,
Amazing.
in there with Panda.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And like those guys like that, that's obscene. I'm just having a hard time believing that, but fucking hats off to him, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then,
Bubbling saying that was Chug.
Yeah, I think it was Chug.
Yeah, that it's just showing that because they're on the same team.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean, like, I guess
That's what it says, man. It doesn't say
Maybe,
Chug.
yeah.
It says Timid Umbria.
Don't worry about the truth, like we always say. Don't Panda. Just get rid of that comment. But all right, that's great. So then moving
Delete
along,
that.
we got Elite Rain 420. We got Runco and Sniper Gus, who I'm not familiar with either.
Sniper Gust is the Nisho
yeah.
in Discord.
He
Nisho?
was fast too, man. He was very fast.
He was quick, yes sir.
And then I'd say your guys' team, Hunter, fifth. I think that was probably, I mean, I don't know, between the fourth and fifth, probably drive of the day for me. I think you guys like crushed it. I think you guys did such a great job.
If we didn't have the missed pit stop, we would have had fourth secured. It was just rough timing. We're coming in hot for that second endurance. We're getting fourth or possibly.
Oh, I forgot about something that happened in my race.
Go
we
ahead,
had a self-imposed drive-through stop and go because I was fucking with the pit strategy
Pit limit.
and blew straight through.
Oh,
their pit
Tater.
stall. And was like, so far, I was like, if I put it in reverse, I'm gonna get us disqualified. I'm just gonna have to do another lap and come back.
Yep.
And now I'm done.
Oh,
That's fucking that's funny.
We were
man.
2 laps off 7th anyway. We would.
Oh, and to note as well, Mojo won with at least one drive-through that I saw. At least one. I think there might have been multiple.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's amazing to even see that. But I would say that 6th place for us was an unbelievable result, given our troubles, and the fight we had to put up with to get past CM and that. I'd say your guys 7th. And this is endurance racing. I've done real life endurance racing, and pace is wonderful, but consistency trumps pace every time. And that's what you see here, right? Is like guys that can keep their nose clean, can just keep cruising lap after lap, will beat the occasional fast lap with issues every time. And
Larry, to counter that point, I just got something to add. If you look at our team, we have the highest consistency rating, but you guys have a faster lap time. So
yes, exactly. That drives it home, right? We suck at consistency. Like we were just consistently fucking up. But and then Taters, we've spoken about you a lot. Great drive there in like did you guys have a court order that told you had to drive the Bentley, or was that just a choice?
Like VLP, and I don't mind the right-hand drive, and I think take the car.
I don't think anyone gets in the Bentley. I don't think anyone gets in the Bentley and says it's perfect, other than if it just wasn't right-hand drive. I think there's the whole like. I think the Sydney Harbour Bridge handles a bit better than this car. Like it's that whole thing, but you guys,
I don't know.
You guys did great in it, man.
I've driven more of the Lambo than anything, so compared to the Lambo, anything feels nice. I mean, Lambo's always trying to kill you.
Lambo's a new Porsche.
But
someone's saying, I think that's
weird cars.
Awesome Gumball saying the Bentley used to be OP. So there we go. So then Scamzilla in 9th with Boothie and all that. And we got King, a controller player, Ruben, very fast driver, and Priest. I mean, that's a good result for them.
We had a big battle with them as well.
Yeah. And then we got Honda, Chillin' Old, and Pastry, which Pastry had some good pace too, man. He was pretty fast. Honda's always pretty quick. What else? We got Matrix. During the race, I think everyone was like, what's the deal? But then afterwards, we found out he turned up. 2 of his teammates had an issue. Hunter, what was the issue? They weren't on the list or some shit?
Player ID issues. Yeah, they didn't do they hadn't raced in any of our servers before, so we didn't have their player IDs.
There we go. So that happened. So I would say, and he drove the older Porsche, which is like driving the Porsche.
Oh shit, he did.
That's like driving the Porsche of the Porsche. Like that is like so hard to drive. Like way to fucking stick it out, man. That guy afterwards got, I would say it was afterwards, but got my respect. Initially it was like, you're at, bro. And then I realized like he stuck it out in one of the hardest cars to drive in the game and just kept going. So fucking hats off.
I think he's
to him,
driver
man.
of the day, in my opinion.
He's what?
Yeah, he did
he's
good.
driver of the day. Yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, not quitting is everything, man. Like sticking it out. Like, hats off to him. What a legend. And then we had S. Glint. He was fast too. Oh no, they never started.
No.
They never. Yeah.
Where did I
they
see
never
S. Glint
showed
where
up.
he was fast? Was that in qualifying?
Probably.
Whatever it was, doesn't matter. But someone was really fast in that team. But
His
they
teammates
didn't
didn't
roll
show up either or something. Yeah,
there we go.
it's
Sweet.
something weird.
All right, well, that's good. So let's get that off the screen there, Logan, and let's keep going. So that was fantastic. Now, I'll share this, boys. I'm pretty sure we decided this. We initially, this was going to be a series, but we went through a lot of the potential issues and things like that. So it's not really going to, like, while we're still growing and having enough drivers, these are going to be standalone races. So the winners of these series was the team that we just did all the winners. We don't need to do that. So the next one, they're going to be standalone events. There's not going to be a points calendar, and we hope to work that out in the future when we get bigger, but we don't have enough drivers right now to support that are doing the enduro. Hopefully by the next one they will, and maybe next year we can make it a series. But they're going to be individual championships from now on. So we just wanted to let everyone know that. We had to make that decision afterwards because there was some factors that doesn't really matter that made it really tricky to run it as a series. But yeah, awesome drive though. Well done for everyone, and we're excited to see the next one. What's the next one? It's Deeds' one, right? So not Deeds, it's Siam's one, right?
Yeah, it's mine.
Yeah.
Showdown at Suzuka.
Showdown at Suzuka on what? August
30th.
August 30th. I'm very excited for that one. Except for those fucking S's. I get them, but I always feel wrong in them. But that's always in the Porsche. Now I'm a Lexus lesbian. I might be interested in those curves again. Who knows? Yeah. Bubbling Panda with his Japanese stuff. He loves being Japanese. I love it for him.
Wait, so we don't have to drive the Bentley every time?
No.
And you also technically
you don't have
need
to.
I'll
the
talk to my teammates,
same-
but I don't know. We
Yeah.
all kind of like the Bentley.
You'd be weak not
Drive
to
it,
at
yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we have to change the team name.
No, you
you
don't.
do. Yeah, that would be even better if you
please.
were like the Bentley, whatever you were, and then you showed
Bentley
up in
and the
like
Jet.
Ferrari. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
If you
All right,
keep
so
the
next-
car and team name, it's so much easier for us.
Yes. And doesn't mean you can't re-enter as teams and stuff like that, but yeah,
yeah, just do it.
we'll put
ahead
out
of
more
time
information
and
as
shit.
that. Yeah, just let us know. And like a lot of things we're going to talk about, we learned every time we do an event, we learn something. So these things will get smoother and smoother. But by next year, we will be on autopilot. We won't even have to show up. I doubt that. This is going to be torture for the rest of our lives, but it's worth it for all you guys. All right, so now we're going to skip forward to. We will do the one make next. Do you have those results ready, Gray? This is the current leaderboard, if Gray has it. And I think this week is the finale, isn't it, Cam?
This is the results from Silverstone. I just wanted to congratulate Bubbly Panda, Chug, and Marnik being the podium winners for Silverstone. Yes. But like you said, yes, we are approaching the finale this Wednesday.
Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So where is the finale at?
If you remember. Seca.
Oh, I think that'll be interesting. Now,
it'll be very interesting.
Let's keep that up there for a second if you can, Grace. We'll read through it quickly, but the first thing I want to talk about is my teammate Panda winning by does it show it here? Is that 0.3 of a second by making a pit strategy decision. So he didn't take tires and had to take fuel, right? So he took fuel, no tires. I think that gave him a 10-second advantage.
Wow.
His tires got cooked. Chug was hunting him down, and they ended up, think about this, 50 minutes of doing the same shit over and again came down to less than a second. Like less than half a second. Like that is, it always blows my mind when stuff works out that way. But it basically, like, he ran away and he became, the hare, and he became the fox, and it was just a matter of time. Like even if the straightaway, if the line had been 50 yards up the straightaway, like I think Chug would have got him. It just was like a beautiful timing, beautiful timing event there. So going through this real quick so we can talk about it a little. We got Panda, we got Chug, Marnik, who I believe was new with us.
Brand new.
I think this was his first race. Fantastic job. Zuni, who is up and down with certain tracks, but you can tell where he's going to thrive because he's like his first ever real GT3 driving was with us. Before that, he was a staunch F1 driver. And then there's me. I somehow really got it together on this track. I had a lot of fun. I really did well there. What was my fastest lap there? 2:19. I was pretty happy with the 2:19 flat. Oh, but then looking at the leaders, don't worry about it. And then Mr. Disappointed Teacher, what's his name? Mike, which is Y weight. Really fast that lap. Always disappointed in me, always letting me know what I'm doing wrong. But a really great race by him. Honda, who hats off to Honda, man. He's really turned it around, with his racing. He's really getting fast and doing that stuff. Fleury, Mr. Australia, I don't even know how the internet even works to have someone race from us on the other side of the planet in real time. But amazing, great driver in that. Bert, fantastic driver. Mojo, what's he doing down there? And then we have Nate in 11th. We have Hunter in 12th. We have Taters in 13th. We have Uggs, always consistent Uggs, and Squid. Don't know what happened to Squid. He must have eaten shit or something. That's because look at his lap time. He was very fast. What happened to you, Squid? Tell us in the chat. And then Cam, what happened to you as well? You were pretty good on
wheel issue.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I was making a left turn, and it locked out, and so I kept making a left turn into a wall.
Oh,
hey, I have to ask Taters a question right quick. Hey, does your Moza ever just randomly cut out?
It has done it one time in the 2 months or so, or 6 weeks or so I've had it.
He was about to regret his decision.
Fuck.
It was on. it was on Monza.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to Sim Magic now. I'm going to Sim Magic.
I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about Sim Magic. So.
And then we have Runco, and then we have Chillinold, and then Dalen got perks, which is what's his name in there? Dalen got perks. Yeah, that's what it is. Idiot. But he's got a young kid, so he often has to jump to help his wife, which I mad respect, that he's willing to do the right thing and take care of that. So good for him, man. So, all right, so we'll close that out. So do we have the leaderboard, Cam?
Yes.
Yeah. Can we bring up the leaderboard, please? Because I think coming down to
where's the leaderboard?
Coming down to this week, I think we'll see who can.
It was on Discord. They sent you the.
Oh, that's what you sent me on Discord? Let me get it up.
Yeah.
All right.
God damn it, Grace, you had one job.
I didn't realize he sent me two of the same thing. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Let me find it.
All right, Taylor, you got any questions for us while
he
we
leaves?
I know you could have stayed.
I didn't prepare any questions.
You could just spitball them.
Yeah.
You could say, how much has Larry made you spend on sim racing?
Nothing yet.
Well,
look at that.
In Kalina.
In Kalina, yeah.
Actually, the locals often refer to as North Kakalaki.
Yeah.
North Kakalaki. There you go.
who
I
made
love that.
Dale Jr.'s
say
number
AI.
on a wrong colored car.
I mean, I like my authentic. You don't have the baguette coming out of his butthole, so that's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna need that one.
He's holding on
I
to a
got you right.
lamppost. That's pretty cool.
That's very suspicious the way he's doing it. He looks way too happy about it.
And I noticed that the Eiffel Tower's left leg is just disappeared, cut off.
So I went on ChatGPT to put some stuff in, and that's what it gave him.
I like that.
All right, here you go.
That's it.
Nice.
All right, so coming into the final round, Cam, take it away. How are we looking?
So Chug is leading the series with 133 points.
Let's go ahead and
second-
ban him.
Yeah. Second place, Mojo with 116. So we're dropping one race. So I'm reading from the very last column on the right.
Yep.
Third place, Dog Eater Noah. He's at 81 points. 81 points. So, man, Chug can not show up and he might still win. If Mojo has to win.
Yeah.
To even attempt at making a chance up there. We keep going down. Larry's in fourth with 76. Why wait? 73 in fifth. Shuni in sixth. Man, we had all these
three-way battle for
drivers.
us. Yeah,
it's a three-way battle there. And then another three-way battle going on with Honda, Barb, and Panda. And I know Panda just joined us late, but he won Silverstone. He got the fastest lap, and he got pole position in Silverstone. Grandpa Express is also in there in the contention. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
small.
Panda Express.
Oh, awesome.
Can you zoom it in a little,
no.
Grace? Is that doable?
Yeah.
Yep, that'll work.
Without the attitude.
Okay.
There you go. No, that's perfect.
Okay, damn, dude.
Oh,
But
turn it
No
back.
less. Okay.
Too much.
Oh.
Too much. Put it back.
Just a little bit.
All right.
It's just
To the
one
left.
click on Discord. I don't have an option to.
Okay,
No,
just
no
scroll with us. You're good.
Yeah, this is not going to make everybody seasick. Yeah.
No, it's all good. I mean, there's a lot of drivers that show up, and we have rotation of drivers. So this is pretty big leaderboard. Big leaderboard here now. But if we had all these drivers out at once, that'd be amazing to have an M2 race for the finale. So
Yeah,
get out there this Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Laguna Seca.
For Laguna Seca in the grand finale.
Where
Have
we
you
going
decided,
next?
Cam, what next season's is?
I
Have you decided
have.
the car?
Mhm.
Do you want to reveal it now?
I don't
Which
know.
car is
I
it?
don't- It's
Do you have
gonna
the
be
track list as well?
No, I don't have the track list yet. But I
Alright,
do.
but
I
what-
do want to do the Porsche Cup without the traction control.
What about ABS? Are we turning that off as well?
I think we're gonna go and turn that off as well. Yeah.
Let's go! Yes.
We're gonna-
I thought
we're
you were
gonna
going to say
go
that
full-
stupid.
No.
Cup.
We're gonna go. We're gonna see who if we're gonna learn how to race now with this.
Who's got the minerals? All right, finally we can stop
Yeah.
messing around in those other races and just throw down. Are we able to do that, Hunter? Like limit ABS? Is that an option for the server?
Go to the Grand Wizard. See him. Are we able to do that?
I believe so.
I think we can. We've never done it before. I don't.
I must
We'll play
be
with it.
terrible.
We'll play
4
with it.
points. I
Well,
was
that
looking
would
at
be in
that.
the Porsche Cup car.
Yes, the Porsche
Yeah,
Cup
but
car,
the
the 992 or the older one?
Do the
No,
older.
992. You
Ah,
want to do the
992.
older? We can do
Oh,
the
the
older.
older's
It's fine.
beautiful, man, and it's a death trap, so it's like real. You gotta really
No
fucking
ABS.
drive it.
I like that.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Chandler
you're
just
in it,
confirmed
Tater.
you can,
Come
yeah.
on.
Let's
Okay,
go.
thank you, Chandler.
All right. All right. So that's good. So get out there, everyone. Doesn't matter
Get
if
out
you've done
there
it before.
Wednesday.
Sign up for that.
Mhm.
As soon as we've done that, we'll get the sign up going for the next one. Let's go. Very exciting.
Yeah.
All right. So the last one, boys, big one. Our season opener at the Premier Series. Firstly, we've already addressed it. We had some technical issues getting the entry list done. We've already apologized for that, and we're trying to build on that. Thank you for your patience and all that. But fuck me, what a race. Who wants to go first? Now, we actually, everyone here except Taters, because he was too busy playing golf, was actually here. We had Logan fill in.
Let's
So who
start
wants
with
to go
Grace.
first?
Let's start with Grace. He was he was a sub in. Let's start with Grace.
So, yeah,
Oh
Grace,
man,
your race-
what can I say? It was such a amazing time. No, it was really fun. I kind of found out midweek that I was going to be at Snetterton filling in for somebody in the Mustang, which I am not a fan of.
either.
And still pretty new at this, so I need a lot of time to practice. So it was really questionable what to do. But really, Chandler hooked me up. He was telling me how to adjust some of the settings to really help me. I had the TC2 at 11, like all the way up, and it really helped it. I mean, really, he was like, put it at 11 because it helps with the horizontal sliding, and it really helped me. I didn't spin out. I think at all. There's a couple times I had offs because I was like late breaking into some of the corners, but I never spun out, which was my big issue when I was practicing. So yeah, big ups to him. He knows a lot. Good teammate.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you rely on the weather gauge at all? That was the most lying, conniving piece of shit.
Yeah, I did. I think something we could do. I don't know if the wizards that run the servers can do is make it like a half hour, 45 minutes, and an hour maybe, because we're looking at it and it's like 10 minutes out and you're like, cool, it's going to rain, and then it immediately goes back to sunshine. So I think
that's a game developer issue.
Is it? Okay, I wasn't sure because I know we mostly run shorter races, so I was like, well, maybe it's just set to a half an hour or something. But yeah, too bad. I wish that could be something you'd fix.
I mean, we could play with the time variable.
Because you guys are doing like the ×4 speed or something, I think.
We could slow it to ×3 maybe, see how that does.
No, but it was really, really fun. I mean, I finished the race and I was a sweaty mess because it was a stressful race. Skinny track for all those GT4 cars. It was a horrible first track. I don't know why Larry would choose that as the first premier race. It's like, why not make it, an easier track? Why not? Or even Silverstone is at least wider.
The next one's so much worse.
Larry has problems.
Is it really?
Circular.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be, the next one's pretty bad.
Yeah. Snetterton was like, you drive down a runway and then you just do a U-turn and go down the other side of the runway and then just do a U-turn and go back. Like, that's definitely was an old airstrip at one point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest problems here is everyone is just like such little whiny girls. Like, it's like, just follow the black stuff and just keep going.
I didn't compliment Sandwich that. Sorry. Yeah. No, but it was a great time. I'm glad I got to do it. And I can't wait to do it again next week. I think I'm doing the GT4 for Deeds. So I got to figure out even what GT4 he chose and do some laps in that after Zolder. So, which is what I'm doing in my actual series. So yeah, I'm a little busy.
All right, Hunter, go. Yeah. What was your race? Talk about your race, Hunter.
Oh, dude, it was bad. What do you mean? Why am I talking? I was setting up the entry list. Every problem that came about, I was fixing, and then qualified last. Went above a bunch of GT4s. Ended up going past Larry because he had some other problems he'll tell you guys about. And then I got to like about 12th. And then I was sitting good. And then I switched to wets. The rain stopped. It went dry. I absolutely smoked the fuck out of the wets, and I was like, why the fuck did I switch? And then from there, I was sliding everywhere, and I dropped, I think, almost dead last for GT3s. I think I was like dead last or second to dead last. I'm right around there. It was a rough one. Yeah, it was a rough one.
What about you, Sam?
Well, I gotta tell you, I was pretty anxious about driving in the rain, but I gotta say that was probably one of the most consistent races I've had. Like, I had barely any errors because I was just like gripping the wheel and like paying attention the entire time. Qualified 6th, finished 3rd, so I had some on-track battles, which was really fun. I knew that the GT4s this year is just going to be, or this season is going to be a scrap. It's going to be a fight for every single race. I
love the GT4s this season.
John Della trumped us with his dry tires to start out with. Like, I think we were all just too anxious with the weather, so we all started on wets. He started on dries, which initially was not a great idea, but like 5 laps in, he smoked all the rest of us.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's his pace is unbelievable. Very consistent, very calm, very just methodical. It's amazing to see. And what about you, Cam? How was your race?
I started on wets. I didn't follow the advice of my GT4 counterpart, so I pitted the first lap. I saw grease. Yeah, I was like, oh, the track's gonna be nice and slippery, and it wasn't the case.
It's all a lie.
Pitted first lap, so I got dropped behind everybody, and I just started working my way up. I kept looking at the weather telemetry, and it's like, oh, it's gonna be heavy rain. Great. Now I gotta go pit again, and I would start to adjust, like heavy rain, light rain, no rain, and then so I kept on dries until the pit window. Then the rain started to pick up, so I went on wets, and then all you see is just little rain, no rain, and I was like, crap, my wets are just gonna blow up from the heat. Made a decision to switch back to pit again, like towards the last quarter of the race, and I was able to make some spots back up. I was pretty happy with the race.
Oh yeah,
or at least my performance.
As Hunter loves when I say this, my race was I jumped into a barrel of thumbs and came out sucking my own barrel of tits and came out sucking my thumbs. It was just
Favorite quote.
So we started off, and like I thought I had an outstanding reaction time to going green, and got King past me like I was standing still. Fucking Hunter runs through as well. I don't think Hunter got me at that point. You got me on the back straight, but like 5 cars just passed me. Then Hunter got me. And I was like, what's my traction control doing? What's going on? Like not even a competition. And Jondala was on me for like 2 laps. No, for the first lap. I was like, I can't get away from this guy. And then going into under the bridge, that left-right combo that's kind of tricky. The guy that never joins voice chat spun, and I had nowhere to go but to hit him. And he got ahead of me again, so he goes. Same corner, just on the exit of the corner, catches the curb, goes again. I go straight into him again. So I'm going in, and I started on wets. So my tires are already cooked 1 lap around by that lap. So I'm going to pit, and I think I'm the only dickhead, maybe one other in GT3 that tried wets, but all the GT4 cars were in there with me.
I was wets.
Oh, you were as well? There wasn't many of us, but there was a lot of GT4s in there. So I had, I think, 1 minute 15 total damage with the pit stop.
Who is that?
That's Awesome Gumball.
That's Gumball.
Oh, hell yeah. That's my teammate. Fuck yeah, Gumball. Love you.
But so that happened. I come out, and I think I was around Jondala or a GT4 again, and I was struggling, and I was like having an identity crisis. And like about 3 or 4 more laps later, I realized my fuel map was on safety car. So I like was driving like so slow. So then I turn it back on, I go for it, start making up some time. I'm feeling really good. And then my wheel cuts out. And then so I have to start that again, go into pit, do my pit stop finally. I waited to the end of the pit stop to get the last possible chance to pick my tires. Like, because I wanted to see if I came out on wets or dries. And I was like, oh, I just took on my second fuel load on the first lap when I pitted early, right? So I'll turn my fuel off. So I'd go and do my pit lap. My pit stop doesn't clear. And I'm like, what the fuck is... And then I'm like, oh, I didn't take any fuel. So that happened. And then Going Gray saw me and was like, that's a fine piece of ass ahead of me right now, and just pow straight into the back of me.
It wasn't that bad. We barely even got to the grass.
He said to me it was a mistake, but I heard it over the comms, probably even from Texas live. Fuck you, Larry! And he did it on purpose. And
brake modulation, yeah.
But I still had the best time, like with my teammates, trying to like work on strategy, because Panda was like, I refuse to change my tires. Like all that stuff, and it was a gamble that we agreed on. Like, had the weather gone the other way, he would have won clearly. So it was one of those coin tosses that didn't go our way, but he still got a 4th. That was great. Ranger, 2nd place in GT4. So our team, 2/3 of our team did really well. But yeah, all right, we got to wrap this up. We got about 5-6 minutes left, so let's move on. That was great. The finishing order, everyone knows that. Let's bring it up real quick. So in first, shout out to, and this is what I love about the way the rain race went, is I don't think anyone expected this finishing order, right? We probably thought Chug was a foregone conclusion, followed by Panda, something like that. But no, Mr. Jay Chandler pulling out the win there, and absolutely beautiful with his best lap not being that fast, but just, again, consistency. Just consistency in that rain. You can see he was... Oh, no, sorry. I thought that was almost a 152. That's not a bad lap. Oh, no, it still is pretty compared to the others. But very, very consistent. Great race. Gumball with the pace, but I think he had some...
The fastest lap, my boy Gumball right there. He had
that was the fastest of the day? But he spun a few times or something, I think. I saw him off the track a few times. No?
He had a pitting issue. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Right. And then Balls was going very fast. He did very well. And then we had Panda, who, like I said, it would have paid off dividends if it, look how long he led for. He fell apart just, with like 6 laps left, it looks like.
Yeah.
And then
he was on dries, I think.
He didn't change his tires at all. Not once.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he did not change tires once. So
wow.
He was trying, but he also pretty smart. When I was on dries, I was down to like 21 psi. He had adjusted his tires, so even in the cold, they were still at 26 psi. So he did real well with that. Then we have Mojo. So after that, we had Mojo, and then in 6 we had Ruben, then Nate. Great drive by Nate. Boothie, outstanding drive. Chug, I think Chug had a rough day. He said he had some problem with trying to pick his tires and just got it wrong, which a lot of us did. I think Cam, good recovery drive after some stuff. Joe, great drive. Sun praising in our Lexus, stealing our ideas. Got King, great drive there. Preston's drive is really good. Grace, 14th. Well done, man.
I got a point, yeah.
And then Flurry,
that's what I'm saying.
all the way from the other side of the world. And then first place for Jondola in GT4. And then we don't need to mention the next guy. Then Ranger in second. Then CM in third. Then Hunt, don't need to talk about the next guy. Then fourth, we have Howcat. And then we have Squid in fifth. Bard in sixth. Zadi, who was filling in seventh. And Chaotica in last place for the... Is that it? Is there more down there?
Yeah, let me scroll.
All right, there we go. Chaotica. And then we had a Zuni. Jim pulling up the rear. Oh, no, that one sim racer was a GT3, so he's down there. And then Jim and Zuni had a horrific race by the look of it. I don't know what went on with him. He had some big issues. And then a DNF for Musion, but he was the commentator. And thank you to him again. Like, he did an outstanding job with no effort at all right? Now, we got to wrap this up because Cam's got to go. Unless you got to wrap it up now, Cam, we'll finish this with that. Cam's got to go, so we're going to say goodbye to Cam. Thank you.
See you guys later.
All right, later, Cam.
Thank you, Cam.
Later, Take care.
Taters, did you catch the race at all?
No, I was golfing the whole time.
Just lie next time. Yeah. Just say you tuned in the whole time or something like that. Yeah. But
I just found out how my team did. Shout out Team Bard.
And Team Bard, what were their results there? I didn't pick them up. Who were your GT3 drivers?
Boothie, Darkness Gene, and Bard. So we
they did really good. Yeah. That's a great effort. So we're going to talk about the upcoming Premier race. Okay.
Did you want me to pull it up?
No, sorry. I was trying to read your messages and make sense of them. So we're going to talk now about the Prospect race, which is coming up this Saturday. We have a pretty good field. I don't know if it'll be a full one, but it'll be pretty close. And we're at a track that I feel like people feel the same way about this as Sneddenot. They hate it or they love it. I love Zolder for one. What do you boys think about it?
I love Zolder.
I love it. That's why I picked it. It's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, I would say for the Prospect. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Taters.
No, go ahead. Anyone, that's fine.
I would just say about 90% of that track. Turn one kills me with the time. You gotta be so patient on turn one.
Yeah.
You
and really
the Nissan just I don't know why I picked the Nissan. No, I do because it's just such a sexy car.
The GTR?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Is that another court order or?
No, that is that started with the Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh, there you go.
Need I remind you that our first endurance race that was won by a solo driver was in a GTR.
There you go.
Wow.
Sweet. What about you, Grace? What do you think about the track?
I mean, I like Zolder. It's a good first track for prospect drivers that maybe don't have all the talent there yet, haven't really dialed in a rig or using a controller, and are still not as great as some of these stick wizards out there. So it's a good, fast, smooth track, but then it has a couple little chicanes that you definitely have to understand how to brake for, and then a hairpin at the very end. So it's pretty cool.
I think that track is very technical. It feels easy but technical.
I think to be really fast, yeah.
It's gonna gain us some separation. See who's really, really technical about their driving and who's just good pace and stuff. It's gonna be good.
And it's going to give a good opportunity for these guys to, if they're not, some of them are already pretty fast and could probably be in Premiere. It just worked out this way.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good opportunity for these guys to be in traffic as well and not just ramming past people and, learning the racecraft that they need to do all that sort of stuff. So have we got... No, we haven't got any results because it hasn't happened yet. But
nope.
What was I going to say? So what's the weather looking like? Nice and sunny?
Yeah, 70-ish, 20% chance of rain on Saturday.
That's good. So
yeah.
We've seen some pretty good lap times in there. I think we've seen someone in the 130 flats already. I think...
Yep.
He
got it down to 129.
Or 2.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
I was in there with him earlier.
I think my best there is a 129 flat, or maybe a high 128. I think it's a 128.7, which that was like a ramp up of doing it for days and practicing it and that. Those are very impressive times. Got some good drivers coming in there. Looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great race. And what about you, Taters? You're both you, Grays and Taters. Talk to us. Hunter, you're not racing in it anymore, right? Or you are?
No,
you're not. So what are you guys feeling? What's your preparation like? What are you thinking?
I've been doing a lot of work on the server, but also doing some practice races with 100 AI and just seeing how long I can hold out and race clean, because that practice tends to help more than hot lapping.
Yeah, man.
100%.
Yeah, so I have not had a chance to do that, to do any kind of anything but the hot laps. I need to get on and just do some laps with the AI, because I know that race is one of the first ones you do, I think, when you're kind of in the career mode. So I know the track from doing a half-hour race there, an hour race there back then. I need to do it with a solid fuel load instead of just running minimal fuel, and it'll definitely be interesting to see what the list of the qualification list and then the finishing list, because you're definitely those people out there that are running hot laps but aren't consistent at all. So it'll really, I think the consistency is going to be really key, and not just be in the pits constantly getting repairs because two people ran into each other.
Yeah. Well, my advice for a lot of these not younger, but less experienced guys is something I'm always surprised to hear is that people don't have braking markers, turn-in points, and things like that with the when they're practicing, right? They just go on feel. And one of the things that I find the most helpful is to find markers that hopefully are not movable, as we saw at Snetterton, turn 2, where you wiped, or even turn 1, you wipe those out. It's really hard. Mm-hmm. But if you have those markers, they allow you to really test things and, go on, and look for minimum corner speed as well. I think I'd really encourage those guys that are trying to pick up their consistency to start really implementing parts around the track like that, like your braking marker, a guard tower, something like that, or just before it or just after it. And that way, it's not just that, it allows you to dial it too, right? It's I could go a little deeper there, or maybe I'll go a little less, And one of the biggest things I see consistently when I was working with Taters, for one, we saw it, we're just trying to brake too late, trying to be the last on the brakes to win. It's it's going to be the first to get on the power that gets out of the corner better, right? And that normally comes with maybe a little bit earlier braking, modulate. Sometimes you want to stomp them, but quite often you really your job is to get on the power as best you can. And, often you don't realize that you're still compensating for your late braking in the corner when you could be getting on the power. So give that a go and see if that helps you guys. But, yeah, man, I think that's all I've got. Does anyone else have anything else?
We're going to commentate the prospect race on the Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to be a few of us admins in that. I think I'll be on this first one. I think CM wants to, and then I have some commitments, so we're going to rotate it around and get on there in the stream and do all that. But we're looking forward to it. So you guys will have a live stream to follow. And it's going to be great. I'm excited. Anything else to add, fellas?
Who's getting the 420 number?
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, we're not going to reveal this yet, but we would like people to register their interest with us at some point. We'll let it out there, and we are going to have a 420 battle to the death for the number, and we will have details on that later. Is that fair to say, Hunter? Yeah, we will have a battle to the death for that. And it will be very fun. So anyone who's interested in claiming that, I think it'll be claiming it for a period of time so we can do it again. You know, rather than like one off. But I think we can have a 420 champion. We are cooking something up. But I think it sounds I think it's going to be fucking awesome what we've been talking about. And we'll have some details for you in the coming weeks or days or whatever. The other thing, while we're on these ideas, we've spoken about another idea, Hunter, that you spoke about, which I told you I had proposed that somewhere else. You want to tell us what that is to get people start the conversations?
I think, gentlemen, we should have a wife race where our wives drive for the first 10 minutes or so, and then we hop on during a pit stop for the last 20 minutes and just see what the fuck happens. Let that first 10 minutes be chaos, or just let the wives drive
and let them go and just laugh. It'll be the best.
See what the fuck goes on.
And hook them up with a good car, like the M2 BMW with no setup, or the Cup car, or something like that. Like,
there's got to be a caveat. That's got to be streamed.
Oh
yeah, no, we were saying that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like, I mean, we could almost do like a hang where we all get on the one stream and just just talk about.
She just sit there and drive while I'm on the stream. Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck yeah.
I'd be like, hey, she's right here, doing that.
That's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's awesome. So, if that's it from you guys, you ready to close this out, Gray?
Yep, sounds good.
I'm good. All right, everybody. I'm not going to do that wave again. I'm Larry. Goodbye. Everyone else, say goodbye.
That's so good.
All right, bye.
Tatus, thank you so
guys.
much for joining us.